Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. Yes, and welcome for today's video and thank you for joining the channel. Of course, you know what to do if you like us and if you want to see more Farming Simulator and other videos, of course. So today we want to do a bit of tidying up. As you can see, I'm up in the air today, got a lovely view here. So today we want to actually do a bit of grass cutting just to tidy the farm up. We completed our field last time. At the end of the last video we just cut short a little bit of seeding our field over there with wheat, and we did complete that, so that's all done. It's been seeded and rolled. So yeah, we're up in the sky joining the birds in this, I was going to say evening, but it's actually morning time. So yeah, so anyway, let's get down. The houses here. So yeah, actually a bit of a type. If you're doing the collectibles in the Carpenters Farm, is yeah, you can find this area. There's one up on the roof there, and of course it's an ideal spot to have a good look around actually. And if I can get back up there we go. You can have a real good look around, and if you do what I did, I actually was on the chimney pot, so you can get some really good views up here, especially in the sunset times. But anyway, so Lexter, if you don't mind, if you can get the lawnmower bit on the front of the actual tractor, which I believe is pretty much all we got at the moment. So we're going to cut or grass cut really this area here in front of the grapes, this bit here, and the bottom section of where we planted the trees. Now these trees here are still growing. These ones, as we can see, are actually already they've grown. So we did do a little forestry where we cut down a couple of them, which brings me onto the next bit, which I actually like, the bargain box. Now we've been keeping, we had a little look at this lorry here. As you can see, it's for offer of 76,900, which actually has got 57% off, so it's quite a bargain really. So we was thinking, we've not used one of these, but as you can see on the back of the truck itself, it's got one of those where you can cut the trees and do the things. So we're thinking if we can figure out how to use it, it's going to be a good buy. So I'm going to buy it. There we go. So as Alexa has actually, it looks like he's just joining us. There he is. He's just joining. Let's open the gate for him. Then we'll go down to the shop as he makes a start. And we can take a look. There we go, Alexa. And the lorry. So let's pop to the shop. Here we go. So yeah, here's our new vehicle. It's got damage 50%, but again, you can get that repaired. And obviously we're not going to use it a great deal, so it's our first lorry purchase of the farm, and it actually isn't too big, so it's quite a good size. Here's the cutter. So I don't know how much it will be to actually repair. We could actually let's take a look inside the cab here. As you can see, it's a MAN TGX there, and here's our cab. Well, the cab certainly doesn't look damaged. That looks quite good. So if I, yeah, that weren't supposed to, I'm not sure what's happening there. That's not giving me any view. It's a bit better. So anyway, as I say, let's take this truck down to the farm, so we've actually not now got a decent vehicle to do the forestry, as well as the chainsaws, of course. Way, this does shift, doesn't it? This has got a bit of power to it, and it gains that speed quite quick, doesn't it? 37, 40 mile an hour, 45. Whoa, this does 50, over 50 miles an hour here. This is probably the quickest vehicle we've actually got. Oh dear. 52 miles an hour, there we go. I would not recommend 52 miles an hour down the British country lane, of course. But we do know we haven't actually got any oncoming traffic, so I actually think we should actually be okay. I'm tempted to actually take it to where the trees are for the moment, purely because I don't think there's much room in the farm itself. So let's just take it by the trees and we can leave it parked up by there. But in saying that, it depends on how the grass cutting's going. But at least Lexa can have a little look. Let's open the gates. This does shift. I've got to say, this is shifting. It responds quite well, actually. It does respond and drive quite nicely, so I'm quite pleased with this purchase. Yes, we've got to figure out how the saw works on the back one. I'm sure we can do it. Hello, Charlie. You come to have a look to see what's happening here. Yeah, don't mind well, that was spooky. The lorry, which actually kind of reminded me of something. Oh, can we fit through here? Yeah, that's kind of a bit of a glitch. That's better. Yeah, we can fit through there. There we go. That one's going to be a bit tight, but we get round there. So let's close that gate. We've got another one up top here, yep. See, he's got a nice turning circle. It's fast, it's pretty mobile. I don't think we're about to get straight round there, so I think we'll just do a circle like this. I don't really want to drive through those new should we take a look? Let's unfold the truck. Yep. Oh, I see. So we're now sitting inside the oh yeah, that looks quite posh. So that actually is to load and unload. Fair enough. So we won't actually cut the trees, but we can actually load up the larger logs as it goes into safe mode. So okay, so that's quite good. So I'm happy with that. Let's just turn that off. Let's just leave that. No, we can't leave it there, can we? Because Lexa's gonna busy cutting the grass there. Okay, Lexa, shall we? I suppose what we could do is get the baler and perhaps put those grass cuttings into a bale. We do if we just move the truck around. Leave the truck up here for the moment. There we go. So let's get... Oh, I don't think we need that one. I use the case. Actually, the baler that we got at the moment, I think we actually got that from that discount area as well. It's always worth checking out there if you're playing the game. Is it in here? Yep, there it is. Certainly worth keeping an eye to build up your items for your farm. It's gone all quiet. Is it really that quiet for... Right, let's take the beta out. See Alexa there, just tidying up the area there. So we can put these into bales, of course. We can then take them to a shop to sell. There we go. So around about this time last week we did our first 2 Worlds Farming Simulator video, where we mixed the Farming Simulator game with real worlds. Now the clips are all actually genuine clips of our fields, which are just actually around the back of us. Even the inside the cab view is of when Lexa did actually have a ride inside, when one of our local farmers was actually doing the fields. He offered Alexa a ride sort of as a passenger inside, so that was a good experience. And the house itself, as I say, each year we see that behind us, and the traction engine and things like that are obviously all from days out we've had. Now there is actually a little video clipping of Alexa driving a little traction engine about, but again, we said if you take a look at the Farming Simulator 2 Worlds, you actually like the idea of that. And how and what we did with that is we can perhaps look at doing that a bit more. Now it is a bit of a fun thing as well. That one we did do a bit of a fun thing with some past fun videos that we did for in the past. And of course we can also do them, I say, a bit more fun or a bit more, I suppose, serious. But either way, but if you'd like to see 2 more worlds, then let us know, and we can certainly perhaps make some more 2 worlds. Right, so let's see whether we can whether it will do the grass. Well, must have been a bit lucky, because it looks like it must have been picking out grass last time. So yeah, that was certainly a bit of luck. Straighten up here. Alright, here we go, and get in line with these. I don't know, cutting the grass for the field, the sheep in will make much difference for the sheep. or whether they actually use it. Of course, I know they sheep eat the grass, but it does look quite wild. But just for today, it's just a case of trying to it's struggling with this baler. There's quite a big bale actually. Okay, so that's just put a little bit of this baling and the grass cutting lectures doing that into it. Okay everyone, welcome back. See, we're trying our best to mop up this grass best we can. I call it mopping up, of course we're baling. But yeah, it's this field is a bit of a challenge because of how slopey it's been. Of course we do have a big baler attached to a small tractor, which of course hasn't actually helped the situation, as you may or may not have picked up in the time lapse. But anyway, we're almost done now. I know, excuse me, Bell. He will move out the way in his own time. So yeah, we can actually collect these bales and perhaps sell them on as well. So give us a little bit of extra money by doing that as well. See, he's struggling out here. He did struggle more up the other side than this side, in fairness to it. Oh, here it goes. around there. So yeah, we're just going to say just collect these last few bits and pieces on the edge. Obviously it's going to be quite difficult to get in between the trees because their backlight, as we just mentioned, is going to be too big. Round we go. All I can say is every bit's going to help. The more grass we can collect, the more money we can make. After purchasing our lorry there, that's going to pick up, or can pick up the larger logs, means that we can obviously cut the trees in a larger portion and sell the larger logs as well, rather than cutting out quite so small. Just cut down the trees, cut the branches off. It's going to struggle up here, isn't it? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Here we go. Alright, so thank you very much for watching today. So I'm pretty much going to leave it there. I'm not going to try to be too clever to get too much more around here. So I'm going to turn off the bell here and unload them here. Fold up. We can fold it up then, and we can take it back to the farm. So yeah, thank you very much for watching today's farming simulator, and we hope you join us for more. As we say, simulator games are here, and it is a series, and it is about doing the old jobs as well as the crashing the vehicles. I had noticed that the old tractors maintenance are getting pretty low again, especially on the John Deere one. That is actually I'm going to go a different way this time. That is actually even lower. That one is certainly needing a bit of TLC with maintenance. Right, sheep, we're just going to disturb your peace. Did that close? No, there we go. Okay. It just cuts the corner from going through there, but say there is a entrance just up by that white car there. Being careful of the sheep. So there we go. Just while we're here, somewhere up here, yeah, just up the distance up there is a bag wall. Not quite much to really worry about getting to the shop, but they are producing the wall. Open sesame. So I think we're going to have to remember next time just exactly we need a big tractor on this baler. In fairness, I said the tractor needs maintenance. It's actually the baler, isn't it, that's selected. So that is, to be honest, why we actually got it a bit on the cheaper side, because the maintenance is a bit low, so you do have to pay out for all the maintenance to be repaired and restored. But anyway, thank you very much for watching today. Take care everyone, we will see you next time. Bye for now.